on the 1st of March 2026 at the Academy 2 venue in Manchester. My favorite artist right now, Violent Vira, performed live as the opening act to Kim Dracula. And I was right there in the crowd, vibing, chilling, having fun. And if you've been on my channel for a little while, you will know that I am a big Violent Vira fan. This is going to be my third video that I've made of Violent Vira. First one was Burn Me With the Bible. Second one was the album release. And this is the third. But I've been listening to Vira for way longer than that. So that leaves the question. How do they sound up on stage live versus in the studio? The first thing that I will say is that I have very little concert experience when it comes to concerts, live music. So that might shift my perception on how I view concerts. As of recording this, I have been to technically four concerts. I saw Earl Sweatshirt 2 weeks before I saw Vira. So at the time that I saw Violent Vira, that was my second concert in my whole life, my whole 21 years of living. I'd only seen 2 concerts. But now I've seen Earl, Vira, Leve, and Alice Fibilu. So I've gone from seeing 0 concerts to 4. It's been amazing. I've loved it. But I say all that to say, at the time that I saw Vira, I didn't have a lot of, experience to cross-reference the show with. But regardless, I absolutely loved seeing Vira live. Genuinely, the whole band was having so much fun on stage, and that energy like radiated through the crowd. Even people who weren't familiar with Vira's music were also enjoying, having fun, vibing. And the set list was really good. The only negative thing I have to say about Vira's performance was that I wanted it to go on longer. I wish it was longer. Because she was, like I'm saying, the band was the opening act to Kim Dracula. Kim Dracula was the main event. I was only there for Vira. I'm not that familiar with Kim Dracula's music. I was only there for Violent Vira. But the set list was really good, so I'm going to go through it. They performed Tarantula Girl. You're Not Gone, You're Just Dead. Saccharine. Burn Me With the Bible. sex narcissists, Lil Crush, God Complex, and I Don't Care. absolute bangers. Great set list. Great. Yo, 8 songs, great set list. Me personally, I would have loved to see Indie. I would have loved to see Eat. I would love to see Trap Nests. I would have loved to see Caller of Truth. But like I'm saying, this was the opening act to a different show, so they only had limited songs to work with. But genuinely, this show made me realize Vera needs to do her own UK or even Europe, like Europe tour. Because after Vera had finished the opening act, finished their set, myself included, and obviously no disrespect to Kim Dracula, a lot of people left. A lot of people left. A lot of people were there to see Vera, including me. You know, I had to leave for other reasons too, but mainly I was there to see Violent Vira. So I would love to see a Europe/UK tour. That would be great. And if you are interested in seeing the full clips of the concert that I recorded, I will leave a link to my Discord in the description. And you can click that and get to see them all yourself. Bear in mind, I was having a great time, so you will have to put up with my singing in the background for some of the clips. But it is what it is, man. I was seeing Vera live for the first time. It was great. I was having an amazing time singing my whole heart out. So apologies for that. But if you do want to see the clips, they're in the Discord. But yeah, back to how the concert actually was and Vera as a band and as a whole. It was great. Vera's stage presence was so commanding. Like, you could see her and the whole band genuinely having fun on stage. And I feel like that was important. You know, like I was saying earlier, everybody felt it. There was a couple next to me who weren't familiar with Vera's music, but I think it was around Saccharine. They were like, oh my God, like, what song is this? Like, I really like, you know what I'm saying, this band. So it was really, really cool. You know what I'm saying? Whether you were a fan of Vera or not, it was amazing to witness live. And as for how they sounded live versus in the studio, I think the quality stands out. Like, Vera's voice and the performance of the band is so good. Like, you know, I listen to Vera all the time in my headphones, in the car, whatever the case is. But hearing them live, it still sounded really, really, really good. Like, Vera can sing and they can perform the instruments. And one song in particular stood out to me because they did kind of like a different rendition of it that sounded, in my opinion, better than the original. And that's Sex Narcissist. Sex Narcissist, they did, I don't know what bro was cooking on the guitar, but it sounded so good, and I preferred it to the studio version. Like, I don't know, man, I don't know what he had for breakfast that morning, but he was going insane. I loved it. It sounded amazing. And I actually got recognized for the first time ever in the UK at the Vera concert. A viewer from my Twitch chat, you know, recognized me, and it was really, really cool. I've never been recognized in the UK before. So that was really, really cool. And funnily enough, she told me that the reason that she was even at the concert and the reason she's even such a big Violent Vira fan was because of the reaction that I posted to Burn Me With the Bible like 5 months ago or whenever it was, which is really, really cool. Like, you know, putting somebody onto Vera, well, it's a cool thing. And yeah, shout out to Sharkies. She was super cool, super nice. And, you know, hopefully she enjoyed the concert too. So yeah, shout out to her. It was great. It was amazing. There was a YouTube comment on the last video that I posted that said that they went to see Vera live and they asked the dude at the merch stand where Vera and the band would be after the show to do like a little meet and greet thing and talk to them. And as I was leaving after Vera was performing, I was going to go and ask. I was very tempted to go and ask like, yo, but I had a charity stream to do after the concert, and also I had a long drive ahead of me because I'm not from Manchester. And I won't lie, I was a little bit nervous to ask, man. I was a little bit scared to ask. But yeah, sitting here now, I regret it, bro. I should have just asked. It would have been cool. Even if he said nah, like it wouldn't be possible, I should have at least just asked. But hey, it is what it is. Don't be like me, chat. Like, if you miss every shot you don't take. If there's an opportunity you want to go for, just go for it. Because I'm sitting here now like, fuck, it would have been cool, bro, if I would have been able to meet the band and whatnot. But it is what it is. While I was at the merch stand, I did pick up this Fire Violent Vira shirt. it needs to go into laundry. I have been. I mean, the shirt is a little bit too small. They only had it as extra small, so I've been using it as pajamas. That's why it looks like this. But it's a very, very cool shirt. Very cool. But overall, seeing Violent Vira live is a memory that I will never, ever forget. And I know that sounds like crazy glaze, but like I said, I don't have a lot of concert experience. I've not been to many concerts. Especially at the time, that was my second one ever in my whole life. But I'm somebody who loves music. So being able to experience music and the songs that I love in a different way genuinely is something that is very special to me. It's something that I hold close to my heart. Especially, you know, Vira's music. I love Vira's music so much, bro. Dead ass. I know I'm glazing. I know. But it was genuinely just a unique way for me to experience music. And just being surrounded by people who feel the same way. Like, I don't know, there's something special about hearing a song that I love live and hearing people around me, like, you know, sing the words along and vibe with it too. It was very, very cool. It was very, very, very cool. And, you know, especially they got up there and they crushed it, bro. They were performing their hearts out, and it was really, really fun to see. If you ever get the chance to see Violent Vira live, please go take it. I urge you. Or not even just Violent Vira, but any artist that you like, go and see them live, bro. Experiencing music in a different way has been very, very special. I've loved it so much. So yeah, bro, that's my concert experience. Like I said, description, click the Discord if you want to see the full clips, and hopefully we get a Vira UK tour, Europe tour, and I will be attending. I will be there no matter what. But yeah, that's really it for this video. I should probably ask you guys something. What concert have you been to? What concert have you been to? What was your favorite one? Tell me about it in the comments. All right, that's it. I'm going now. Goodbye forever.